So the song basically is a blues type of a thing. No surprises there, right? And it all revolves around this E7 chord. And I like the way it sounded when I just slide that index finger one fret up. And that's basically the basics of the entire thing, right? So that's where you want to start. Then dun dun, so dun dun. Now you notice I use my thumb basically as a rule for the 3 bottom strings, and the rest, the top strings, are for the fingers. Now, let's take a look at the basic structure of the song. Again, it's a variation. Try to do that hammer on. And then lastly, to the A chord. It's a fast little pull off there. Hammer on with the pinky finger. And then back. Even when you play it without all the bells and whistles, try to feel that groove, because it's all about the groove in this little tune. If you have the urge to move your head, that's a good sign. B7. There's a melody in there. First, find that melody. And then, at the other strings, you still should hear the melody. And then a lick. I like that lick. It's very simple but very effective. Now you want to add that bass and of course that rhythm. So first you want to see if you're able to do this. E7. That's a good way to start. Sounds like a 𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗶𝗲 revival song. Maybe that's where the idea came from. Now the last thing you want to do, the icing on the cake, is those bass lines in between. I play that every now and then. I stick that little bass line in there. And the interesting thing is, you want this note to hold, to sustain, and it's very easy to let it go because we end on the index finger. But the chord, E7, I use a middle finger on that spot. So be very careful not to do this. Now instead of dun-doo-da, that long note at the end, we have dun-doo-da, and there's a gap and it's short. Now we don't want that, so what I do is I play the lick, and then I change from index to middle finger while maintaining the note, which is quite tricky, but very important. Now, the next section here with the A chord, I also add a little bass lick at the end. Watch this. Tricky thing to do on a Spanish guitar, especially with your thumb. It's quite a stretch, but it can be done. So the bass line is, and then with the thumb. We need to use that thumb because we can't use the index finger. It's playing a chord, remember? So we have this. tricky. So it's... It's difficult, but it's nice. And then the next part, again, the same thing. Second time around, improvisation. B7. Here I tend to alternate with the A and the E string to add a bit of flavor in the bass. Lick. That's basically the entire thing. Now, let's play it in a medium tempo, and you can find the tabs, of course, on my Patreon site. See if you can join me. It's not easy, but it's kind of a fun thing to play. Here we go.